It all started with a big bang. Or did it? Well, not according to these creation myths. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pantheon Mythology. It's lovely to have you here with me today. Now, let's look at some creation myths, shall we? Let's kick things off with the amazing Aztecs. Just a quick moment to compose myself in prep for the incoming big names. Long ago, in the heart of ancient Mexico, a world of darkness and chaos reigned. The universe was a realm of emptiness, where only the primordial waters stretched endlessly. This was a time, before the sun and moon, before the earth itself had taken shape. In this void, there existed two powerful deities, Ometecutli and Omecehuatl. They were the divine duality, representing the ultimate source of all creation. Ometecutli was often depicted as a male god, while Omecehuatl was his female counterpart. Together, they embodied the balance and unity of opposites, the fundamental forces from which all things would emerge. In the darkness of the cosmos, Ometecutli and Omecehuatl contemplated the state of the world. They desired to bring order to the chaos and give rise to a new cycle of creation. With their combined power, they initiated a cosmic dance, a divine union that sparked the birth of the gods. From their union, 4 gods were born: Huitzilopochtli, Tezcatlipoca, Quetzalcoatl, and Hipecotec. These gods held the key to creating the world and shaping its destiny. Each deity brought their unique qualities to the emerging universe, guiding the forces of creation, change, wisdom, and transformation. As the gods ventured forth, they encountered the giant, ancient earth monster, Tlaltecutli. This fearsome creature possessed the power to create and destroy. Its body formed the foundation of the world to be. With determination and divine might, the gods overpowered Tlaltecutli. They divided the monster's body into 2 halves. From its upper half, they fashioned the heavens and the sky, adorning it with shimmering stars and the radiant sun, a great ball of fire that would light the world. Its lower half became the fertile earth, teeming with life and potential. With the newly formed earth and sky in place, the gods knew that they needed to breathe life into their creation. Quetzalcoatl journeyed to Mictlan, the underworld, to gather the bones of the previous world, guarded by the fearsome god Mictlantecutli. He overcame treacherous trials and emerged victorious, returning with the bones that held the essence of life. Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca infused these bones with their divine energy, crafting humanity from the ashes of the old world. However, the gods disagreed on the perfect material to give life to humans. Tezcatlipoca believed obsidian, a dark and strong material, should be used, while Quetzalcoatl preferred maize, a nourishing and life-giving substance. In the end, they compromised, creating 4 previous versions of humanity from different materials, before finally settling on the creation of humans from maize dough, representing the harmonious balance between opposing forces. With their creation complete, the gods watched over humanity, guiding them through their journey on the newly formed earth. The sun and moon took their places in the sky, and life flourished across the land. And so, the Aztec creation myth tells of a world born from chaos and transformed into a realm of beauty, life, and the delicate dance between opposing forces, all initiated by the divine duality of Ometecutli and Omecehuatl. Now, let's go east to China, home of delicious cuisine and a cracking creation myth. In the distant beginnings of time, when the universe itself was but a whisper in the cosmic void, chaos held dominion. There was no order, no form, only an endless expanse of nothingness. But within this obscurity, the energy of yin and yang began to stir. Yin, the dark and passive essence, and yang, the bright and active force, yearned for balance. From their intricate dance emerged Pangu, a colossal giant who would shape the universe itself. Pangu's immense form stretched as far as the eye could see. His head brushed against the heavens, while his feet were firmly rooted in the fertile soil of earth. With a mighty breath, Pangu exhaled and shattered the stillness, creating the very air and atmosphere that would envelop the world. But as the yin and yang continued to swirl, they gave birth to more than just air. The chaotic energies coalesced into the sun, the moon, and the stars, casting their radiant glow across the cosmos. Yet Pangu's work had only just begun. Seeing the earth beneath him, he knew it needed some room to grow, to take form. With a colossal swing of his axe, he split the land from the sky, his blows ringing like thunder as he cleaved mountains from valleys and oceans from land. Each day, the gap between the sky and earth grew wider, and with every night, the moon and stars watched over the ever-expanding realm. As time flowed on, Pangu realized he was growing tired, and his massive form began to weaken. With his last vestiges of strength, he made a final strike, creating the chasm that would become the Great Rift, separating the world into its distinct realms. His life force flowed into every aspect of creation. His breath became the wind, his voice the thunder, his body the fertile soil. From his essence, life sprouted forth. Plants carpeted the land, rivers flowed through valleys, and creatures of all shapes and sizes populated the world. Pangu himself transformed into the very mountains and rivers that bore his imprint, the embodiment of the world he had crafted. The universe now hummed with life, vibrant and teeming. Yin and yang continued their eternal dance, influencing the ever-shifting balance that defined creation. The legacy of Pangu lived on, woven into the very fabric of existence, a reminder that from chaos and duality a harmonious cosmos emerged. Staying in East Asia, the Japanese creation myth emerges, entwining the threads of gods and Genesis in a delicate dance of divine design. In the mists of time, before the world as we knew it took shape, there was a realm of chaos and serenity coexisting in delicate harmony. This was the realm of Takamagahara, where the gods known as kami resided. Among these divine beings was Izanagi, the heavenly male, and Izanami, the earthly female. Izanagi and Izanami stood upon the floating bridge of heaven, gazing down into the void below. They took a sacred spear and dipped it into the swirling chaos, and as they lifted it, droplets fell back into the abyss. These drops gave birth to the islands of Japan, transforming their emptiness into a land of beauty. In this newfound world, Izanagi and Izanami revelled in their creation, but they desired more. However, tragedy soon befell the divine couple. During the birth of fire god Kagutsuchi, Izanami suffered severe burns and eventually passed away. Izanagi, overcome with grief and determination, embarked on a journey to Yomi, the realm of the dead, to find his beloved Izanami and bring her back to the land of the living. In Yomi, Izanagi found Izanami, but she was a mere shadow of her former self, a reflection of death's embrace. She implored him not to look upon her, but his curiosity got the better of him. When he saw her decaying form, he fled in horror, sealing the entrance to Yomi with a boulder. Upon his return to the world of the living, Izanagi purified himself. In the process, the gods of purity were born. From his left eye came Amaterasu, the radiant sun goddess, and from his right eye, Tsukuyomi, the shimmering moon god. From his nose, Susanoo, the stormy sea and wind god, came forth. Despite the tragic events, the world continued to thrive. Amaterasu took her place in the heavens, bringing light and warmth, while Tsukuyomi took his place in the night sky, illuminating the darkness. Susanoo, despite his tumultuous nature, brought the rains that nurtured the land. The Japanese creation myth weaves a tale of gods and divine dance of life and death and the delicate balance that governs the cosmos. From chaos and harmony, a vibrant world emerged, shaped by the actions and emotions of the divine beings who forged its destiny. From East Asia to Eastern Europe now, with the sensational Slavic story of creation. In the realm of ancient Slavic lands, where forests whispered secrets and rivers sang ancient songs, a tale of creation unfolded in the heart of nature's embrace. Long before the sun kissed the sky and the moon painted its silvery path, there was only Rod, the primal god of the Slavic Pantheon. Rod, the father of all gods and all things, was both timeless and formless, existing within the swirling cosmic mist. From this divine mist, Rod conjured forth his daughter and granddaughter, the goddess Mokosh and Zidzilia. Mokosh, gentle and nurturing, was the embodiment of the earth's fertility and abundance, while Zidzilia, fiery and fierce, held the power of the sky and storms. Mokosh and Zidzilia danced in harmony, and from their celestial embrace emerged the world. Mokosh spread her arms, creating the vast plains and fertile fields, while Zidzilia painted the sky with her vibrant palette, giving birth to the sun, moon and stars. Yet their creation was not without challenges. The destructive dragon serpent, Veles, slithered into their paradise, threatening to consume all they had crafted. The goddesses rallied their power. In a climactic struggle, they subdued the dragon, confining it to the depths of the earth where it would guard the secrets of the underworld. With their triumph over chaos, Mokosh and Zidzilia continued their creative work. Mokosh whispered life into the soil, birthing plants, animals and humans, while Zidzilia showered the earth with life-giving rain, nurturing all that dwelled upon it. The harmony between the goddesses extended to the harmony of seasons. Mokosh's embrace brought the warmth of spring and the abundance of summer, while Zidzilia's power manifested in the stormy vigours of fall and the icy slumber of winter. But as time flowed onwards, a new goddess emerged. Mazana, the goddess of death and rebirth. She bore the sombre responsibility of guiding souls into the realm beyond, allowing for the cycle of life to continue. With her arrival, the balance of creation was complete. From Slavic folklore to Scandinavia, let's take a look at the Norse creation myth. Before time as mortals knew it, there existed Ginnungagap, an abyss of infinite void where fire and ice converged. From this juxtaposition emerged Ymir, a primordial giant, and Audhumla, the cosmic cow who nourished him with her milk, forming the first connection between ice and fire. As Audhumla licked the ice, a figure emerged, none other than Buri, the first of the Aesir gods. Buri's offspring, Bor, married the giantess Bestla, and from their union came three gods of immense power, Odin, Vili and Vi, shaping the foundations of the cosmos. But as the giants persisted with their rule, led by Ymir's descendants, Odin, Vili and Vi combined their might, slaying Ymir and harnessing his colossal body to fashion the world. Ymir's flesh became the earth, his blood the oceans, his bones the mountains and his skull the heavens, supported by four dwarves, Nordri, Sudri, Austri and Vestri. From the sparks of Muspelheim, the realm of fire, and the frozen winds of Niflheim, the realm of ice, the gods crafted Midgard, the realm of humans. The colossal ash tree, Yggdrasil, spread its roots deep within the earth, connecting all realms, the heavens, Midgard and the underworld. The gods crafted time, seasons and natural forces, while the mighty dwarves, skilled blacksmiths, forged magical treasures like Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, and Gungnir, Odin's spear. Amid this cosmic forge, a delicate balance emerged between the Aesir gods and the Jotnar, the giants. Yet, the struggle for balance persisted. Odin and his brothers encountered a pair of primeval beings, the first man and woman, who granted them insight into fate and destiny. Yggdrasil's branches trembled with the whispers of Norns, the three sisters who wove the threads of existence. As the gods delighted in their creation, their battles, alliances and quests would shape the world's destiny. The Rainbow Bridge, Bifrost, connected realms, allowing gods to tread between worlds, and the Hall of Valhalla was built to honour the fallen warriors. And thus, the Norse creation myth unveils a world born from the clash of fire and ice, shaped by the gods' might and the giants' legacy, a realm where destinies were etched into the fabric of Yggdrasil. The gods of Greek mythology are perhaps the most iconic of all. This is how they came to be. From the primal void of chaos emerged Gaia, the earth, and Eros, the force of love and desire. Gaia, fertile and infinite, birthed Uranus, the star-studded sky, to be her equal and mate. Together they sowed the seeds of creation. Uranus and Gaia's union bore the mighty Titans, fearsome and powerful. Yet Uranus, driven by fear, hid his monstrous offspring, triggering her anguish. Fueled by Gaia's pain, Cronus, one of the Titans, rose against his father Uranus. Armed with a sickle forged by Gaia, Cronus castrated Uranus, freeing the world from his rule. The severed parts of Uranus gave birth to the Furies and the Giants, propelling chaos into the world. From the drops of Uranus's blood that mingled with Gaia's fertile soil, the race of humankind was born, an echo of the gods' own creation. But the cycle of power continued. Cronus became the ruler of the Titans, and he took his sister Rhea as his wife. Yet, knowing the fate that befell his father, Cronus devoured each of his own children as they were born, to forestall his downfall. However, fate had other plans. Rhea, determined to save her sixth child, Zeus, sought the help of Gaia and Uranus's prophecy. In a twist of fate, Zeus was hidden away and raised in secret. Years passed, and Zeus grew to adulthood, ready to challenge the Titans and claim his divine birthright. With the aid of his siblings, the gods and Cyclopes, Zeus waged a cosmic war known as the Titanomachy, freeing his siblings from Cronus's belly and banishing the Titans to the depths of Tartarus. The gods claimed their place atop Mount Olympus, and Zeus, the king of the gods, cast his gaze over the universe. He established order, splitting the world between the heavens, earth, and the underworld. Zeus ruled with wisdom and thunderous power, and his divine siblings brought balance and harmony to creation. Last but not least, let's explore the enchanting creation story of the ancient Egyptians. In the beginning, only a boundless expanse of water known as Noon existed. Within this watery abyss, Atum, the self-created god, arose. Atum embodied both female and male aspects, and through his divine will he birthed himself from the waters. With a clap of his hands, the first winds stirred, bringing life to the cosmic void. Atum stood upon the primordial mound, a solitary point above the waters. In this act of creation, he set the world's foundations. The mound itself was the birthplace of the gods, and upon it Atum breathed life into his children, Shu, the god of air, and Tefnut, the goddess of moisture. Yet the world was not yet complete. Shu and Tefnut wandered into the depths of Nun, and Atum, fearing for their safety, dispatched his eye to find them. The eye, a personification of the goddess Hathor, raged through the realm, but upon her return, Atum shed tears of joy, which fell to the earth as humanity's first beings. With Shu and Tefnut reunited, the divine family set the wheels of creation in motion. Shu held the sky above, while Tefnut moistened the earth below. Their union brought forth Geb, the earth god, and Nut, the sky goddess, who became locked in a passionate embrace. Despite their entwined love, the cosmic balance demanded separation. Nut arched over Geb, forming the sky, while Geb reclined beneath, creating the earth. Between them, the atmosphere in the cosmos took shape, with the stars sparkling as glimpses of God's eternal essence. From the union of Geb and Nut, Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthys, among others, were born. Osiris, the god of life, brought abundance to the land, while his brother Seth, embodying chaos, sought dominion over Egypt's fertile soil. Seth's jealousy led to a cosmic clash with Osiris, resulting in a betrayal that echoed through the ages. Osiris was murdered and cast into the Nile, his body torn into pieces. Isis, his devoted sister and wife, reassembled him, using her magic to restore Osiris to life in the realm of the dead. Well, my friends, it's time to close the curtain on our explorations around iconic myths of creations. Which of these were your favourite, and did you notice any similarities? There are so many creation stories across the Pantheons. I'm sure we'll be back with round 2. What mythologies would you like us to cover? Let us know in the comments. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you will, and subscribe if you're new in these parts. Lastly, before you go, let me point you towards Pantheon Apparel. Our clothing brand is inspired by gods, goddesses, creatures and legends from mythologies across the globe. Not only will you look absolutely godlike, but you'll also help to support the channel, you kind souls. We ship worldwide and are rated excellent on Trustpilot. Link in the description. Click it now, I dare you. To continue down your mythological binge, this video on the left here is one that YouTube thinks you'll love, and this playlist on the right here features every single one of our videos, perfect for a bedtime listen. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one.